Hello, lovely people. We're here with ABC News reporting on Donald Trump's potential enactment of the Insurrection Act, where he turns his own military upon his own citizens. Let's have a look-see-poo.
Up to 1,500 active duty soldiers have been ordered by the Pentagon to be prepared for a possible deployment to Minnesota, according to multiple US media outlets. This comes after the city of Minneapolis has had large, widespread protests over immigration enforcement activities across the state. And where earlier this month, protester and US citizen Renee Good was shot dead by an ICE agent.
Not just shot dead, actively murdered. If you watch the footage that Jonathan Ross himself released, you'll see that he swaps his phone from his right hand to his left hand to free up his dominant hand for his weapon. Heartbreaking.
Now, these soldiers are reportedly based in Alaska and have received specialised training to operate in icy, cold climates.
Like Greenland?
Having troops on standby does not necessarily mean a deployment is imminent or guaranteed, but it comes just days after Donald Trump threatened to invoke the Insurrection Act to quell protests in Minneapolis.
Yeah, typical American president. If you don't obey, I will hurt you. I will threaten violence against you, and then I will enact that violence, and then I'll tell everyone that you're the terrorist, like they did to Renee Good.
This would be an extraordinary step, as the Insurrection Act is often historically been viewed as a last resort and is a rarely used law which would authorise and allow military to be deployed inside the US for law enforcement duties. And it was last invoked in 1992 under George H.W. Bush.
The Rodney King riots, where 63 people ended up losing their lives. Yeah, that was against police brutality too, wasn't it?
In a statement, the Pentagon told the ABC that it's prepared to execute orders from the Commander-in-Chief if called upon.
That means they don't care who their victims are, they're going to follow the orders.
Meanwhile, the Minnesota governor, Democrat and one-time vice president candidate Tim Walz, has mobilized the state's National Guard. And if the National Guard is deployed on the streets, they will be wearing high-vis vests over their uniforms so that they can be distinguished from other agencies like ICE officers.
Yeah, well, here's hoping they're there to help the people and not the ICE officers themselves, because, well, it's pretty much at the Gestapo now, aren't we? Someone asked the historians what's coming next.